1, 2, 3, testing. Live. There we go. Sure. Okay, testing. Oh, that is so weird. Okay, well, at least now you can hear me. I'm not sure why it did that. Goodness. Well, that really messes with my setup. Let me try and fix this so that why is it like that? Okay. There. All right, that fixed that. Get rid of that and that. I don't need to see those, but I need the stuff that lets me scene transition and all that. I'm so sorry. This is really messing with my setup for some reason. But I am trying to fix it up so that that everybody can still hear me. Thankfully. We're going to put the controls over here. Okay. That should be everything. Nah, I'm alright without that one. Alright. We'll move that one. Cool. Okay. Hopefully everybody can still hear me. We're not having any audio problems. Alright, no audio problems. Okay. This has been a slow start. I'm sorry. It's because I've been trying a new streaming setup and it's really been messing with everything just so I could do multiple streams. But thankfully, everything looks, the stream looks good. I'm not seeing any problems with my multiple streams, so we're looking good here. Here, maybe I'll put it right there. There. And then now I can see everything. All right, cool. That should get us set up. Okay, sorry for the slow start, everybody. But I want to welcome everybody to Quest to Assess. And it's time zone of the US. but keep your safety first. So, all that said, what I'm going to do, we're just about to get started, and I will put up a little chat thing that allows people who are 18 and up to just for passing time, because otherwise we're running out of time, especially right now, because in game it is getting very close to bedtime, and we can't sleep in the hotel room we were just in until we pay all the damage fees that we've accrued. Because apparently we went on a drunken rampage before our amnesia hit. So we might end up on the streets tonight. Perhaps that is something we can combat. We'll see. Aside from that, please humor me for a moment by understanding that anything depicted in the game or discussed by potential guests do not, they don't reflect any positions held by myself, this channel, or the Creator Accountability Network. Please fact check every claim that is stated today, especially any that I make. To have more conversations, please like, comment, and sub to let YouTube know that you want to be here and that you want other people to also be here. We are, last I checked, 388 subs away from custom emoji assets. Remember to stick around for the intermission, which is going to be like, I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes after we've been playing the game. And that'll be our question of the week time. And like I said, you can chat with me in voice, because I take guests for the rest of the stream. And you can do so via the Discord link that has been pinned to the live chat. Please remember to take a look at the topic poll, because you're going to decide what we're going to do. But first, we need to Well, I'll give you a little recap before I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get on down to Boogie Town. Where we last left off, we decided to first explore the streets of the city and entered a cursed bookstore. We told the bookstore owner to stop leaving her kid outside in the cold as her advertisement, poked around when we saw a curtain with a weird charm on it, and convinced the bookstore owner that we're supranaturally in tune with spirits enough to investigate this curse that she kept talking about. After finding rant-worthy material, we went back through the cursed door to discover that the entity haunting the complex is actually a specialty dice maker, which, hey, right on theme for our channel. We just need to inform the bookstore owners. That's our next thing. And then the next pressing matter is we have to figure out where we're going to sleep tonight. So keep an eye out for concepts that are new to you or that you want to explore. Tell me about them in chat and we'll break it down. I think right now we are currently without any viewers. Has this not... for some reason, the stream is not pushing out to people. I wonder why. Stream settings, only review homeless detective. It is public. Everything's public. It keeps trying to turn my participant to subscribers only, no matter how many times I put it on frickin' anyone. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them. A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
solution. I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own.
As she has to, every day.
Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
The still point. I kind of want to wait until we come across a check that would essentially be useful. So let's wait until we come across a check that we need. So we did the investigation, and that's all complete. So this one we have to just kind of keep looking around throughout the day to find the unruly union men who gather in the mess hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. We can't ask about why there is a competition between my and my partner's precincts until we finish the initial inspection of the dead body, which we would have to not throw up. And I'm pretty sure we will throw up. And I don't know I don't know how well I can censor that. I don't want to find booze and drink it. No, thank you. Call your station's Lazarus. That is the doc that we can call about our amnesia. We have to inspect the victim's body. We can't really do that until we take it off. And I'm really afraid of accidentally shooting the body if we like shoot the rope, because I think our partner Kim has his gun, because everybody was really freaked out that we didn't have ours. So I'm pretty sure Kim is too put together to not have his gun. We have to figure out how to pay for damages. That's the biggest thing. We have no leads to track down the badge. We can inspect Gart about if he knows. And did I say inspect? I meant interrogate. Interrogate Gart if he knows how the victim's clothes got in the trash. This is a lead we'll have to keep exploring. That's also a lead we'll have to keep exploring. That's another lead we have to keep exploring. This is just talking to people around town to figure out the politics. We can try and figure out the politics of the thing, and we gotta find like a pawn shop somewhere to see if they've got the gun, because the person that we called, who used to work at the Whirling in Rags, I think her name was like Lydia or something, she said that it looked like we pawned it because we suddenly had a bunch of money. So our best lead is trying to find a local pawn shop. Let's see, has anyone... We don't have any votes yet, so I will just have to see how we do. I guess since we really need money, I'm just going to do a little bit more investigation to see if we can figure out how to pick up money. I know we need a bag. So if we get a bag, we can pick up cans and stuff and then sell them. What's this? Some great technology.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly...
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass.
Okay. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. That was just like it could have been caused by an earthquake. I love how our logical and imaginative sides of our brain are totally losing their minds. Why? Where can we get a bag? I want to get a bag. Please, give me a bag. What's this? Ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. There's a couple of old guys playing some game with a bunch of metal balls. Hey, we found one of those. It's banked up, inoperable. Where can we get a bag? Oh, is this a bag? Is this a bag? No. How about here? You had a bag in your hand. I know. Perhaps you could collect these bottles and sell them. That's what I'm looking for. I need a bag. Please. I want a bag. What's this? You hear the distance falls, people. What's this? A bag! Who are you? I think that's the inside. Alright. Now we can actually we can collect some bottles, make some money. I gotta be honest, I don't know where I would sell the things, but at least we can collect them now. Okay, there's this. What is it? Is that a window? It's money. So right now, for listeners, I'm just going through the plaza. Right now I'm by this little coastal area.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug, written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
I'm assuming that's the work of Kuno.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus to the
Under
background.
the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards.
Interesting.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Looks like it's been abandoned.
Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Vandalism. Shake your head.
Probably some kids.
Lieutenant is back to the rig to
A
plot.
simple but clever solution to ruin in a coin-operated viewer. It took ingenuity.
Poor little viewer, pat it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Okay. So it said that I could. Oh, I have to equip it. That's why. Let's. Oops. That's not equipping it. There we go. There we go. Nice. Nice. We're making bank now, kind of. I have no idea where to sell these. Why am I not running? Should be running when I hit shift. Oh. No? It's not? Okay, well, I don't know. Sorry, we're just gonna pick up some bottles and stuff. Just so I can get some money. I'm sorry, I know that this is really boring, but I don't know, maybe like it did say that this was the way to be able to get money to pay back guard so that we can stay at the hotel part of it. So I gotta be honest, like, this has gotta be it, right? Is this the trash can?
The dented yellow mailbox.
Oh no, it's a mailbox. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that way is up to the crime scene. And that's a lorry driver that we need empathy to talk to. At least more empathy. I thought I was pretty empathetic, but let's see, what's our empathy? Our empathy is 4. Well, so yeah, see? Because it's got, that's like the level that we're up to, 4? Yeah, so I thought I was pretty empathetic, but whatever. Is this the thing?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Oh boy.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Okay. Let's find something worth salvaging from that pile of rags. We've got a pretty high composure. Let's give it a shot.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Let's leave for now, because right now we need our money. We'll talk to you.
See
You got
a
anything?
Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Am I cool?
You're very cool. Bang, bang,
He
bang,
makes-
bang.
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Questions! Oh, that's a challenging rhetoric. Let's try to get the... Let's see if we can get to know him first. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
No shame, only freedom. Yeah, just get down, take your pants off, try them on. It's snowing, who cares? Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
He begins counting on his fingers when he says that. Do you have a permit to sell all that?
Good
Probably not.
joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet, no permits means less work for me. Let's move on. Well, I do want to ask Kim. Kim, is it true he doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits? Look at Kim and the police insignia on his sleeve.
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
Well, then, what else are we here for?
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
You're right, this is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. So cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins? I can think of cooler things. I'm not about to go into xenophobia, thank you. And then I'm protecting state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law, I'm an officer of common anarchy. Yeah, so I'm gonna say so cool guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I can think of cooler things.
Yeah, cool ruins. I
He
get
agrees.
to sell quality goods like these by cutting out the middlemen. You don't have to rebuild your house, live in a crater, or in a tree. Where can you do that? Only here.
Oh gosh. Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Great.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Are those things really on sale, or did you just jack up the price first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
He winks. I think I'm gonna pass on trying to swindle people. That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
This feels like not a good question to ask, but maybe it'll open up avenues. So, where are you from, Silang?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Man, I am learning new terms throughout this whole game. What is a suzerainty? You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
See, guy, apricot suzerainty. It's all the same to me. It's all cool. I'm interested in sales. Go ahead, let's make one. Super high quality, friendly prices.
He gestures to the boxes. I'll look around. Gosh. Alright. Since I can try it again. This is a white track. You may retry it. Persuade him to give you some money.
No need to dress
Failed.
this one up. Just tell him what you want.
No need to dress this one up. I want your money. Now. Yeah, I have no option. This is it.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I'm not gonna ask for a bribe. No, thank you. I don't know. It's just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
The street vendor nods, dead serious.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
He looks at the vendor.
Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire incident is already forgotten. Well, at least he's chill about it. Okay, let's look at our rhetoric here. Rhetoric. That's up here. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. That seems to be pretty low, though visual calculus is very useful. Yeah, let's level up rhetoric. See what happens.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, street vendor assures you. Alright, that's... now we're at 42%. See what happens.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell it.
Nope,
Oh,
didn't help.
okay.
Are you trying to ask?
Sorry, detective.
I don't think there's anything we can wear that, like, gets us better at that. Yeah, that's just a +1 to drama. We can sell the rifle. We can't sell the mug. Handwritten note from fridge. What was this?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. Someone
Read the
has
note.
scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. You'll find the
Oh,
filament
yeah.
memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP.
In the
It's
frozen
important.
ice cream maker.
I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Yeah, that was the ice cream maker was like solid shut even when I turned the power off. So we are kind of screwed there. -1 to suggestion because of the shirt. Oh, I guess if we turn, yeah, okay. I'll need to remember that. So -1 to suggestion, -2 to savoir faire because of the shoes and the trousers. I can't change out the trousers, but I could take off the shoes. Anyway. Is that a can I can pick up? We'll take that. Thank you. Practically giving away goods here. Let's see.
You
What's
see
this?
2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you have a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
A pair
Sneakers.
of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
50 cents or like 50 like dollars.
Only? That's madness.
Oh my god, $50. It gives you more reaction speed and more hand-eye coordination.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Faun.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers. What about the speakers? Doesn't even want those
These,
speakers?
officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Oh, can't I just buy the sad comforts of my
No
speakers?
way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Wait, what if I do deserve more than a lo-fi socialist sound system?
You do, officer, you do. Remember, we don't have to resort to socialism. We can have nice things too. At socialist prices.
He pats the boxes tenderly. Okay, we're going to leave.
You keep coming back.
Save the economy? That
450.
sounds off.
That sounds good. Save the economy. What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? We've got to keep the flow of goods moving. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
We've got to save mother economy. But I don't have children, I think. Oh my gosh. Why is there almost so much, like, there's so much xenophobic options? It's just nature. Powerful economies expand. Weak economies go extinct. I don't know about that. But I don't have children, I think.
Too bad, officer. Kids make it all worthwhile. Without kids, who's going to be around to enjoy the economy? Don't let me stop you. Open the box and browse a little.
Yeah, I don't need a +1 to composure anyway. That's like half my money, and I can't afford that. So, let's keep looking. The helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Oh, what's this?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Try the shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 Rial and 50 cents.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
The lieutenant gently removes the glasses from your face, setting you free again. Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like those sunglasses. No, that sounds like they didn't help. You're right, I'm too sensible for
Are you
this.
sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
The street vendor frowns. Let's rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Carities plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Oh, that sounds like it's not worth the purchase.
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
That's probably not great.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
I think we have a +1 to conceptualization, so let's give it a shot. Formidable. See if we
No
can find
luck.
something. Nope.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Kim, are firebirds something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
6 for a freaking visor. It's a +1 to perception. Shades of self-destruction are a +1 to electrochemistry, -1 to logic. Yeah, makes sense. It's funny that the silly frog sports visor is the thing that doesn't have a negative to it. It's just +1 perception. Let's leave for now. We can't spend any money. We need to gain money. Hot air rises from the sewer, sour, acidic. It's strangely comforting. That's a take. So where do we sell all this trash that I've managed to find? What's this? Oh, fingerless gloves, +1 electrochemistry. What's that sign say? Roy's Pawn Shop, fast cash for faster times. Oh, maybe this is where I can sell all the stuff I've been picking up. Nosafed, I'll take that for my health. Apparently I didn't take that when I picked it up. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Water lock out of order. Does that... Did they write that down? Water lock out of order. Until... Okay. What's this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque.
This is the water lock control panel.
This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
I don't want to damage things more, but... Okay, who's this guy?
G'day to you, officers.
Man on water lock.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the water lock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He
Over
seems
here.
disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Oh, not the salami. Poor guy.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the water lock picks the skin off a slice of the salami, takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage? Point at the smashed billboard in the
I
canal.
wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Someone tried to drive on a billboard?
The words "Daredevil Driver" sound ominous to you.
Oh. Oh no, is that us?
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
He cuts off a slice of salami.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
Why not? The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Well, that was nice. Thank you. Well, I wish I could say thank you. Right, bye. That was very nice. All right. Let's keep rolling. Pawn shop. Let's see if the pawn shop's open. We can sell our stuff. Some kind of machine. An antique cash register? A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI? Is that what I... No. Why would a... I don't know why a bust of a woman would say DEI. I'm not sure. In the dark, a film producer is wearing away. Okay. Most military wear with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. All right. We've got a number of stuff going around here, but let's talk to the guy first. See if we can sell things.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic sensitivities.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
Oh, right, sorry about that.
I do appreciate it.
Let me, I mean, I know what that means, though. Personally, like, in my case. But this guy, I don't know, usually that means someone's hungover, but...
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly.
What can I do for you?
He asks.
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all.
Flashes
I guess
smile.
I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. Honestly, I think some of your selections are, press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others.
It keeps me entertained.
He responds, unimpressed with your snobbery. Electrochemistry is very high, and if yes, then what is he on?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
My fault. I should have worn
Looking at
gloves.
his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues.
Okay.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Okay. There's something I'd like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets. I'd like to sell my clothes. I'll check my pockets first.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I would feel awful if I sold Kim's pen. I can't sell the filament memory yet until I get that thing, but let's sell the antique Bell McGraw rifle. And the shot put ball, I am... I want to talk to those guys first before I do that. An empty cassette case. Who says this song was recorded in 43? I don't think we need this. Let's go ahead and pawn it. Then we'll close. So... anything else to sell?
Another time, perhaps.
Maybe people to aid our
I
investigation.
doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
Actually, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the Citizens Militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Her.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Our morale just got damaged.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Oh boy.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Well, that'll be a good description to follow.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your
no.
sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I'm sorry, Kim. If I had any control over it, I would have stopped this. But I'm only now finding all of this out.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Yeah, I don't think she's one of our rabid fans. Or she's a vigilante who wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the Citizens Militia?
You're right, that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
He looks around, worried. Alright, wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel... should I ask? I should. We have amnesia. I have enough morale. There. I just healed my morale. There. I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
So, I've heard, or maybe that was myself, and now I'm no longer myself. What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Oh. Okay, here is where I'm gonna go ahead and point to the description, please. If you can take a look, that there is a 988lifeline.org. You can also just call 988, but if you want to text someone, please know that you are not alone. And if you or someone that you know struggling with a mental health crisis, you can dial your national hotline if you're not in the US. But if you are in the US, the number is 988. And if you want to text somebody, like I said, go to 988lifeline.org. Content warning again for anything that might get more detailed than this.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you
Oh,
put the
no,
gun
no, no.
barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked act on it. Then I agreed to take it.
Oh, like I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
I'm not gonna read some of this. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not going to ask about the missing gun. We've found that. All right, I have other business to take care of.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Copo type? Wait, there are Copo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Oh, Copo type. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm sorry you had to monitor me.
Okay, just for the length of this short demonstration, please say something that isn't, I'm sorry. Guess. What is it?
Sorry, cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
I can opt in by saying I'm sorry. Fucking, they should be sorry. Okay, but what are the other Capo types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
Won't the other Capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
Oh, so I can, like, specialize in different Capo types. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm gonna opt in.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Yeah, the logic is like, it's not gonna happen. Well, we've got a thought. Rigorous self-critique. Embarrassment to the party. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazovian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Well, let's see. Which one gives it the plus one? Let's see. Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Let's internalize, and we can stop whenever we need to. I never use authority anyway, because I'm a sorry cop. Let's internalize. All right. Well, the gun lead is going to be on the back burner for now. So that's going to be fun. Anyway, let's keep on going. Before I do continue, though, we're going to... I gotta figure out how to, like, sell
typical
plastic
Martinez
stuff.
streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
She didn't like that answer, so she shut down and told us to leave. So then we went looking for a plastic bag so I could pick up some recyclables and then be able to sell them somewhere. I still don't know where to sell them, but we did manage to find the pawn shop, and we are currently at the pawn shop. And we also know that after we had taken a call from somebody who left the Whirling in Rags, that there was a high possibility, there was a high likelihood that we sold it at the pawn shop. And sure enough, we did, in a very concerning way. We don't need to go over that again. Just remember that you are not alone, and you can call 988 if you're in the U.S. If you're not in the U.S., please look up your national hotline number. So, aside from that, we've just finished talking to the pawn shop owner, and now I'm going to give us the question of the week. So, since we're probably about to be unhoused for the night, what's your opinion on housing policies? We've been talking a lot about the economy today. I really want to know, what's your opinion? How do you feel about housing policies? If you can, please, if you're watching this back in a recording, please comment below. I want to be able to have like a back and forth and talk with you about it. So, again, this show is made possible by my amazing patrons. If you want more, especially more perks, you can either become a patron or send a one-time donation using my Venmo or CashApp. That's that will, anything that you donate there, it'll make sure that every cent goes towards supporting the show and also ensuring that I can keep doing this and do this like as a weekly thing. All of that is in the description under Find Me Here. And if it's not in your budget, please, it's okay, because just really engaging and sharing is a huge help. So please, if you can, remember to like so that we can get more people interested in what we're doing. Don't forget that there are ethical resources information waiting for you in the description under ethical advocacy. So if you're looking for more resources, you can find that on the Creator Accountability Network resource. And also, again, because we had so many answers that were like, you could essentially be xenophobic if you wanted to, I would like to redirect people to the resources for defense against ICE. So please take a look at those. And other than that, let's go ahead and see if we have any poll answers. Nope, not yet. Mostly because I think the 2 p.m. time is just not going to work, is what I'm getting. I think that this is a really not good time, especially because this is a more mature stream. And I think this is my sign that I need to switch to Saturday nights at a minimum, if not a different day altogether. So, you know, if you are watching this back because you couldn't attend live, let me know what usual days and general times of day tend to work best for you. So I appreciate it. If you can. Also, I do see that we have 2 people watching on Kick now that I can look over and check. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And if you can, let me know what you think about stuff so far in chat. So, all right, let's keep rolling. Am I able to? Yeah, I don't think I'm able to do like a little poll in chat, can I? So if you could, if you're watching on Kick, I am looking for answers for what we should do next. Should we keep exploring to try to get more money and also to find a place to sell it? Should we talk to truckers and union workers? Should we ask and phone up our doctor about amnesia? Or should we interrogate the cafeteria manager? So we have plenty of options to go through. I'm going, in the meantime, my personal thing, because we are up against a deadline tonight on how to, like, pay back our dues to be able to stay at the Whirling in Rags, I'm going to go ahead and keep looking for a place where I can sell these recyclables. So, yeah, we're going to keep going. So, where did you get this streetlight?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't
You
hear
have
him.
to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, spinning on. Let your gaze run over the
The
street.
light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Says
Yes,
streetlight.
officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
How much for the street?
700 real.
Oh
A
my God.
bargain, I dare say.
Even taking into account the risk of obtaining light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. All right, well, what's going on
The
up
boom
here?
boxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on tips of your toes
One
to see more.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says, Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Huh? Keep going. What? As in, my name should be Stereo 8?
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine.
Is the Harman Welsh W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Oh, that's, like, doable. But, again, I need to make sure I have a place to stay. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
He grimaces. Aw, poor guy. I guess he's more of a, circling, whirling light type of person. Okay, last thing we'll investigate here.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Shouldn't trust the Inland Empire guy. Inspect the knights on horseback. Ooh.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
I was thinking a different type of knight. Points at the knights on horseback. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Oh, he looks at the dusty figurines with them
A
on.
long, long time ago.
Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Point at the blue figurines. Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Inspect the figurines in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Point at the figurines in rags. Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It is impossible to win against the cohorts. Okay, I'll ask my friend Gart, who's, you know, made it so that we're now at Gart's win. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. I think it's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Employ critical theory 9 times. Okay. Dig up something cool. Truly cool. In the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this? Show it to the shopkeeper.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course, not knowingly. I'm gonna ask who.
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He points at the decapitated figurine.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
The figurine's a headless fawn rider. Oh, that's like essentially the whole interesting. All right, very cool. I think we will leave it for now, but we can always come back. We can always come back. We just need to make sure that we save our money. So I gotta figure out how to sell this recycling so that I can afford things. But I don't know how to do that. Maybe if I go up this way, maybe there's something over here. I'm gonna head up north past the bookstore, around the plaza, down the coast. Let's see if there's anything over here. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Oh, that's gonna make me go all the way over there. I don't want to do that.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall? It is, my conceptualization is very low. +2 in the dimming light. Some things become clearer. Meh, it's a white check. We'll try it.
You have no clue. It's just
a wall.
So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Well, nice to know. Money and morale medicine. Okay, garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. That's interesting. I don't want to enter the door yet. A balcony with a view to the yard. And the hanging. Oh, that could help us investigate. Smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Cheers to rain by the rock. Another splattering of bullet holes to this wall. Let's see, orange bum hat. It'll give us a +1 to reaction speed. And we get some health medicine. That's a door to a basement or something. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. There's a lot going on here. These barrels are full of half rainwater. Yeah, that would go me. I haven't gone up there. Do I have to go up the door?
Much for a quiet smoke.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Too late, young man. Trouble's found you. No trouble for me. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He has you adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Oh, he's afraid of the local union dock workers, like being ratted out to them.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
I gotta get a ladder to take it down, so...
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Really?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you? Look at Kim.
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets, the old patio chairs, dead houseplants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
Oh, what kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
I'm gonna guess that's not his name.
That's definitely not his real name.
Yeah, I guess that rhetoric. You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well. Every sound captured, reflected back. All right, we'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Oh, he takes one last drag of the cigarette before stubbing it out on the snowy balcony with a dying kiss.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Oh, we can do a suggestion. It's a red check. It can't be retried, but we have a really good chance of doing it. Convince him to stay.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends a cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
A stone placed right next to the front door.
It's a sign.
I mean, yeah.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Something under the stone, maybe?
He's gone.
Like a key? Lieutenant puts away his notebook and turns to you. You should run after him, see where he
No
went.
point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Okay, great, let's do that. So, I'm assuming that's a
A
key.
stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Turn it over.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Yay!
This must be for the front door. Pity he doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Put the stone back. Okie dokie. Well then. Let's see.
Hey, up here, piggo. Yeah, you better be walking.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
out what's going on in the politics of this area. We could probably do that.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Joyce L? What does the L stand for? Exactly as I see it. I remember hearing it from, yeah, Joyce L? What does the L stand for?
My maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. I guess I'll shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
Like steel. There is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
That is a very mistaken assurance, Kim. I honestly have to think that you're lying if you're trying to assure her of my competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Oh, is he like, what, trying to throw me under the bus?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
She turns to me unfazed before she does that.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat. I'm on a boat. So, excuse me, Rich, can I have some money? I guess we'll start with 1. You're on a boat.
Why, yes, I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter over it. A lot of people on boats are there.
Of course there are.
Shits
We're
around.
on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago. Look around.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol. Well, still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around
I
here.
haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
It'll come off like I'm envious, and I'm not.
You're not? Okay then. Just keep on admiring the boat then, unburdened by envy.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Lady 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cor de Lady 19? Why?
It taps on the side of the boat. It makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cor de Lady, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about the X something? Or how about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know. Feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
Okay, but what kind of boat
It's
is
a
it?
pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My
Conclude.
sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Her lips curl into a wry smile.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
She takes the sip of her thermal cup. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
Interesting. So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Just casually airships, ships flying through the air? Is that what we mean? She's pointing to the small dots on the horizon, but she does
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Then to the east toward the harbor is where she's pointing as she says that.
The Wild Pines group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo-tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company.
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
Oh, whoa. Numbers like that mean nothing to me. The money I owe is so much less than that.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary. But they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks. A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pine get all those billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
She's looking over us afresh now. What does such a huge system want with a place like this? Look around.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving. The workers do. The company is nothing without them. Seize the means of production!
We built this district.
She says calmly.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
So.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
She points behind you where the seawall rises.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
Back to they.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trades?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it. I would want to. How do I repeal it?
Why? By throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Leave it
But
alone.
I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh. Tell us more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organization now.
How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I could see that slowing things down.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know if that could mean, I mean, I don't know what to think about that. Like, what would that mean? What does that entail, is my question. I don't know what to think about that.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
I wonder if it could be more like majority sort of thing? Because if it's unanimous, nothing would ever be decided.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead. Long live the workers. It's pretty funny, I have to admit.
They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
Oh, we met him.
This checks out.
Alright. let's see if we can try and finish up this particular line of questioning. We'll see if we can go through all of these, the last 3 questions. And then we'll leave the rest of the questioning for next time when we get more people. Oh, hey! We have Potion Seller with us. I love the failures in this game. Some of the funniest things can happen when you fail. I mean, it is very fun. I do enjoy it. All right. Let's see. What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
Oh, it's gonna be a rabid insult.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
That's not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Interesting. Tell me about this Union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are 2 of him?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the Union itself, outside the brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Interesting.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
It seems nuanced. It's clearly not an effective advocate at the moment. I think it seems to be a giant leech sucking the life out of Ramishal.
Indeed, and a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Not that Wild Pines is, like, better. That's a giant, multi-billion-dollar corporation. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
It's kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter.
Okay, it has now hit, I think, 8 p.m. in the game time. Also, it's past 4 p.m. in our real time, Central.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change
Of
the topic.
course. How else can I help?
All right, we're gonna leave the rest. Let's see if we can.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Well, we will leave things for now. Reaction speed, electrochemistry. Where electrochemistry for now, but we'll get back to interfacing later. Actually, no. Interfacing I think is better than electrochemistry. I don't know. We'll think about it. So let's save. And we will call it here. So, and I see Potion was so kind as to vote for your exploration. So we'll keep exploring next time. It is 8 p.m. in game time, which means we have maybe like an hour or two left before we're like running up against like kind of getting screwed on where we're gonna sleep. So I might I might just cheat a little bit and look into how we sell our recyclables, because as it stands, at least I think, right? Because it's not like they've been adding. $26 bottles with this, but just you crack it open. It needs to be our perfect place for tear. I wonder if, I mean, it's a free bag, but does that mean we can sell things there? I mean, I think this was just, it was just a, coincidence that it was that kind of bag. So I will double check where we can figure out how to get, so we can get a reality lowdown. Look at that. Communist. It looks like I'm really a communist. I would consider myself a moralist and ultra-liberal, but who knows. And we're definitely a sorry cop. We got 5 for sorry cop. What's an apocalypse and superstar cop? I guess superstar would be like, you think you're the coolest thing. Haven't been a boring cop yet. Interesting. Definitely not a fascist. 2 ultra-liberal, 1 moralist. Good cop, bad cop. Honor. And then the people killed was stuff that happened before we woke up. And the cases solved were also before we woke up. And the years in service, obviously, before we woke up. Smoker on the balcony, we can ask around for his apartment number later, so we'll figure that out. But we can now ask, we found a rich person, and so we can ask our rich person what the deal is with the politics here. So, very interesting things. Okay, so we've got a little idea of where we can head off. What I'll do is I will open a poll that you guys can take a look at off stream, and ideas of what we need to get into after we've figured out how to get. Yeah, for sure, Potion. Yeah, I've got the bag. I've gotten so far I've gotten 22 tear, but I don't know where to sell it. I need money. and otherwise I'm not going to have a place to stay, or at least I don't think I will. I'll have to go talk with the cafeteria manager to see how that goes. So I am willing to do a quick Google to see like what I'm supposed to do with the tear at least. So that way I can know if I can sell it or not, or if it's just something that's automatic. Or, I don't know. But anyway, it has been fun. Thanks so much for joining me today, Potion. It's lovely to have you. It's always fun, and especially since you played this game. So I like. Excuse me, I like hearing your opinions. I'm sorry, my nose is fully closed up now, so I can't breathe anymore. Aside from that, so remember our question of the week is, what's your opinion on housing policies? We're getting deep into economy and politics with all of the fun bits of what we've been learning today. And I want to thank everybody for making it this far. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and commenting to leave a free tip. And please remember that anything depicted or discussed that was by the game is not a reflection of myself, the channel, or the Creator Accountability Network. So, like, whatever I've chosen as a character thing is, like, not necessarily a reflection of myself. Potion says, selling at the 7-Eleven type place on the way over to the strike. Okay, so then the bag is giving you a hint on where to sell it. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was just like essentially the idea that it was a coincidence or what, but okay. I will check the free store. 1 second. My brain is oxygen starved. And yeah, again, all claims made, including mine, need to be individually fact-checked. If you want more of me, I'm also live on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Central for Game & Gab. That tends to be more chill. And right now we are playing Mass Effect. So, and this is the first Mass Effect game. And so next Tuesday, we'll continue Mass Effect. And then we will cycle out for Little Kitty Big City on the following Tuesday. So, well, actually, I should double check the schedule first. Let me see what the time is. So next Tuesday is the 22nd, and then the Tuesday after that is the 30th. Yeah, that should be clear. It's just, it'll be July 7th that things might be a little bit weird. And we'll be good for July 4th. We can have a fun 4th of July celebration together on our quest to assess. But yeah, so once the week starts, so starting about July 7th is when the schedule gets uncertain. I am not entirely clear on if I will be able to stream for a little while after that, because I will be in recovery. So just a heads up, I don't know what's going to happen for July. We'll see, but I'll give a reminder when we're closer to that time again. And other than that, let's see if there is a live going. I am pretty sure that we have... Oh, Godless Granny's on. Why not? She's pretty cool with Kip, Dr. Kip Davis. I didn't see Captain Desk going, so this is as good a stream as any. Why not? So go have fun, and Potion Seller, you are amazing. I mean, oh gosh, I should know, you are the like absolute expert on trade and selling things, so I should know that even if you didn't play this game before, you should like just know by instinct where I'd sell the tear, right? So anyway, if anybody's watching this and they're interested, you can go see Godless Granny stream. She's talking to a Dead Sea Scrolls specialist right now, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And if that seems like your speed, go check it out. I don't know Kick enough to be able to send you elsewhere, so I'm just gonna give you a link, guys, to that YouTube if you like. But if you don't like it, then tell me how Kip works. Tell me how Kick works. Anyway, I will. I'll check you guys later. It's been fun for everyone who made it this far. I want to thank you for joining this journey on a mystery disco ride. I'm looking forward to learning more with and from you. Please don't forget to answer the question of the week on what's your opinion on housing policies, like any sort of housing policy. Like what would you want to see for a housing policy? What do you think should be implemented? Do you think something should be repealed? You know, if you live in a particular area. This is not like limited to any particular nation or area. Like, tell me what you want for your housing policies. So anyway, if I don't see you this Tuesday, then when you're ready for another pensive plunge to ponder the puzzles of life, the universe, and everything, I'll be here every Saturday at 2 p.m. Central to embark upon our quest to assess. Have a good afternoon, everybody, or evening if you're somewhere else, or morning if you're even further somewhere else. Who knows? Anyway, have a good one.